Welcome to deathmatch number 11. I believe the date is June 5th, Sunday, at the Avalanche Bar and Grill 2016. And today's combatants are James Lalonde and Peter Hsu, old arch enemies from ancient times. Anyways, Peter breaks, very, very weak, ineffective break, and nothing goes in. And James comes to the table and takes a low ball. Oh boy. I don't know. I personally think high ball looks better, but what the hell do I know? Anyways, James takes his granny and proceeds to knock down the low balls. Did he hook himself? Yeah, I don't think so. It's a long shot for the 6 ball. Can James do it? James has a very good stroke and very straight shooting, and that's no problem for him. The six ball goes down into the hole like Alice in Wonderland's rabbit. He makes the shot on the 2. I'm not sure whether he could actually see the side pocket. Maybe it's just the way he shot. I'd say he was parking the 2 ball over the pocket. He may not see the pocket enough to actually pocket it. Anyways, Peter comes to the table and he's got his eye on high ball. He decides to go for the corner pocket, top right corner pocket. This allows him to keep the cue ball near the middle of the table. Yeah, every time I see Peter's grip, it kind of worries me, is he actually, doesn't it look really loose to you? It looks like the cue's going to fall off or something. Anyways, I recommend Peter tighten his grip. He does a top inside shot, very soft, to do the breakout, and that's a problem with that type of shot. While he did actually do the breakout, it didn't separate the balls too much. So what he'll do is shoot the 9 with lots of bottom, and there again he shoots too soft. So no real separation. He hooks himself. He banks the cue ball and manages to get the high ball in, but after that, what does he have? Nothing. The only shot he's got is a bank to the corner right pocket. Peter's not noted for his banking. Let's see how it does. Hey, he actually managed to bank the ball, but he hooks himself on the 8. Okay, Peter decides to shoot lengthwise and he calls the 8. I think he's trying to hit the 8 and have the 8 go off the 7. And it does, unfortunately. The cue ball goes into the pocket instead of the 8. And James Lalonde gets ball in hand. Excuse my stuffy nose. I'm suffering really badly from allergies. It's been really hellish on my eyes. My eyes look like a frog. I'm in 2 puffy eyelids with a slit in for eyes. I can barely see. Ooh. James put himself in a bad position, and James goes for the hook. While Peter can see the 8-ball, he doesn't really have a shot. He has to do a bank to the corner, and banking is not his forte. And should Peter miss, there's a good chance James will run out the table. Well, Peter missed, and leaves the cue ball over the top corner pocket. Usually that's a problem for most shooters because they don't have enough space to work with, but James pockets his balls like popcorn. And James takes game number one. Hey, well, what the hell's with a tattoo on James's right shoulder? Makes him look like a member of the Hells Angels or something. Okay, James breaks. Nothing goes in game two. This is a race to three, by the way, for large quantities of credentials. We are not to speak of this because the Avalanche Bar and Grill does not like it when we gamble our lives' fortunes on the table. It gives them a bad rep. Anyways, Peter chooses low ball. He went for the 5. Is that the 5? No. Well, whatever it is, low ball. He got it in. I think there was a 5. It was 5. The one ball is actually by the bottom right corner. Okay. Peter has a tough shot here. It's one of those shots where there's really no angle, so that's the best thing I can do. I think there's a 3-ball combo coming up, and he puts the right amount of speed to it. And we have a problem ball. The 7 ball is kind of difficult to get at. And will Peter get to it? No, he doesn't. He totally missed the 6, giving James a chance at the table. Very nice side shot. It was a stop shot with lots of bottom, and the cue ball went sideways. Ooh, I was watching the shot. The shot was straight. It was heading toward the pocket, but it decided to roll out at the last minute. So if James had shot it a bit harder, it would have stayed on course, and James would still be shooting. But as it is, Peter gets to shoot. And Peter is dead straight on. There's no way to get the cue ball back to the middle of the table. He can either do a stop shot, draw back, but he won't be able to see the 7. So what he did was put lots of top left, shooting the ball straight on with top left. So this causes the cue ball to veer off slightly to the left, and as soon as it hits the rail, it bounces all the way merrily into the middle of the table. So Peter's very happy. It's a very difficult shot, and he really gets that shot done well. So the problem with this shot is Peter can't really draw back. There's a good chance he will hook himself on the 8 because of the 9. Normally he will put bottom right, come off the rail a couple of inches and back, but anyways, he doesn't trust the 9 ball, so he does a stop shot essentially, and he will have to do a shot to the side pocket because there's nothing else. Very nice straight shot with good speed, very accurate. Peter's getting quite good at those type of shots. That shot demands that he have good steady nerves, and for that moment he got the nerves, and the score is 1-1. James decides to take a low ball. A very nice shot there. Very confident shot. James didn't blast it or anything like that. He knew it was going in, so he just put a very good safe stroke on it. James used to blast when I first met him, he hit every ball really hard, and he's pretty well mellowed out, and I think he's got more confidence in his shots, so he doesn't feel the need to ram the shot into the pocket. He knows it'll go. So, anyways, Peter goes for high ball. High ball looks good. Low ball has a problem 5 and a problem 2, especially the 2. You'd have to be at a special spot to see it. Peter does a breakout, but I think he might have hooked himself after the breakout. So what can Peter do? Well, Peter could sink a ball and keep shooting. Now the 14 and the 10 are problem balls, because even if Peter gets this shot in, he will not see a pocket for those. So he goes for the 14 instead, and he misses. It's a good shot. He just missed, that's all. But what he did was break out his 2 balls. Unfortunately, he also broke up James's balls too. So the 5 is right for the picking, and James took a pot shot at it, and no go. Peter gets a shot. I think Peter really wanted the orange stripe one, but the cue ball's just going to stay up table, which he doesn't want, so he's going to go for the 14 again. Very long shot, and Peter's not happy with long shots. And misses, and James gets the 1 in. Might be all over for Peter. James has been running tables lately, so this looks like an easy run out. James has pretty good cue ball control now, unlike in the past when he just blasts balls. So look at that confident straight stroke, like he knew where the cue ball was going, and he shot hard enough just to have the cue ball stay in the middle of the table. That is a mark of a shooter who understands cue ball control. Very beautiful shot. That was a beautiful shot to bring the cue ball to where it was. Most people would have tried to hold the cue ball and mess it up. Okay, the score is James is 2, Peter is 1. And Peter is pooping his pants. It's a race to 3. And Peter is under pressure. James is on the hill. He just needs to win this one, and he is golden. And it looks like low ball has it. Very nice shot. Oops, maybe too nice. I think James rolled the cue ball out a bit too far, but he can still see the 2. Very good shot, very dead accurate. Oh, he gave himself too much distance. So okay, so Peter has 2 really bad balls: the green stripe one and the orange stripe one. Oh, the red stripe one. I think that's 11. I'm not sure. So he's gonna break it out, and he puts too much right on the cue ball. Totally misses the breakout. This breakout's gonna kill him, because there's nothing he can do with it. He pretty well needs ball in hand to break out the stripe green and the stripe red, and he'll have to maybe use the 9 as a breakout ball, maybe 9 to the side, but he has to move the cue ball down that way before he can actually do that. But Peter has an idea. He looks at the 6 and the 7 and the 3, and he decides, hey, Why don't I go for a hook? Maybe I can get a ball in hand. And he does the hook. Unfortunately, the 7 is very easy to hit, and James is gonna hit it and leave the cue ball down table, and Peter is in trouble. His bad balls are still intact, and the 7 is now covering the pocket, so it's actually a lot worse than he was. Anyways, his Peter's choice is actually to shoot into the stripe red and the stripe green to break it out, but he decides, well, he'll do it later. So he's going to go for the 9. Very difficult shot. He gets the 9. Oh boy. Now the cue ball has to come back down table, and he's run out of breakout balls. He doesn't have any breakout balls. This is really bad for him. So he's going to shoot at the, is that the 12? The striped bluish ball on the top of the table. It could be the 12. I don't think it's the 10. Anyways, he's going to see whether he can actually do the breakout from here. So he's going to put a lot of left. And, ooh, boy. His shot landed in a drink. I think he couldn't really do any bottom left because of the brownish striped ball. He would have hit it. And anyways, it's a run out table for James. Peter's hoping James will mess up here. Maybe he won't get to the 6. And James gets to the 6 very nicely. Oh boy. Doesn't look too good. Very nice shot. Very controlled. That's probably James' best weapon. A very deadly accurate rolling shot. So James wins, and Peter must cough up the big cheesies. And this is encounter number 3, and James has won them all.